Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadly Rooms of Death, and in this part we're going to finish the number 11, and again, Tar makes me complain a lot, so sorry for the last part for all my complaining, but I don't like Tar. I really don't. So this part we're going to do a ton of mazes. Yeah, Beethro. I want to take a nap too, but we got to do this. We got to push on. We got to move forward. And so, basically the only thing you need to know about this room is that if you step on that trapdoor right there, you will be stuck. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I'm certain you'll be stuck if you go in there. So just don't go in there, and you're okay. Other than that, let's find our way to this, the end, which I know the pathway already, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Not much more explanation I can do here. We are coming up to an annoying level. Probably what many people consider a boring level. Who knows, maybe there's some that actually find it interesting. But it'll be much more tedious than this, so when we get there, we get there. But that's not for 2 levels. Yeah, it's going to be level 13. I am not looking forward to it, but what do you know? So right here, we're just doing more of the same. We cannot actually, this path isn't connected right here, so we have to go down right here and then come back up from the bottom. If not, we could just completely skip the next room, but that's not going to be convenient enough, or it's not going to be convenient enough to actually do so. So, this is one of my favorite Drawd songs, and I guess you don't have to actually kill those now that I think about it. Yeah, you can just ignore them. But this is my favorite Drawd song. Not my favorite. No, it's not my favorite. What am I talking about my favorite? It's one of my favorites. I just like how it sounds. It sounds kind of mysterious. I'm thinking of another song, though, actually. I really don't know which one's my favorite. Until I get the soundtrack, I won't really be able to tell which one's my favorite. But I have a favorite. Don't worry. I do. I promise. So, basically, for this room, you just gotta click all the doors, see which one's open, which one's closed. This one closes, so we know not to hit that switch. And once you do that, then you know that's the end of the room. It literally is just as simple as that, quite frankly. And so we just gotta go this way and do more of the same. Now, something I never really mentioned in the last room is usually going on the sides are good because then you have the middle to work with. And usually if you can see like a wall right here, it's usually good not to hit it until you actually, look for the opening. And it's usually good not to leave something open until you see the, until you see what's on the other side. Because it's good just to be able to know what you're going to do before you actually do it. And it looks like I've already messed this up. Bear with me and my clumsiness. I think this is where... There we go. That's what we... No. Wait. Yeah, this one you have to break in the right way or you're going to be in a bad position. There we go. Most of these are actually kind of like that. It's just mostly, you kind of got to play around with it a bit before something bad happens. So, And more of the same. This one, though, we're finding trapdoors. So this one's a little more interesting, but it's still annoying. Because, trapdoor, it's basically like that trapdoor room we did earlier with the other Wraithwing, but this time we got the, it's more scattered about than just being one hidden one that you have to look for. And this time, most of these rooms you could just leave stuff if you find them, but this one we cannot because, well, we actually have to clear all the monsters in this room. So, there's no way around that, I don't think, but maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Not sure. Where is... Oh, that's not what I want. I don't know where the last trapdoor is. It's not there. Where is the last trapdoor? What's right there? I didn't take time to memorize that. But anyway, to finish this room up, we have basically just to... Remember how I said that it'd be important to know that you can go sideways on arrows? This is one of those occasions because there's certain rooms where you can go sideways to kill something. I think eventually they just stopped doing that, but in a certain... I know in the 4th game it is important to know that, so... It is useful. And now we are left with 2 more rooms to solve. And this is one of them. Basically, there's no way to break through this. We have to use the Mimic to break through it. You can use them to kill them if you want. And then the other Mimic, we have to use up here. There is 4 trapdoors up here. We have to use this Mimic to get to them. So we just gotta do it like so. I think it is possible to get rid of all this tar up on the corner, but it's not really required. You don't have to worry about it. But then once you do that, you don't have to worry about that anymore. And then, no, let's go ahead and remove all the tar, just so I don't have to worry about it later. Because there's times where you accidentally break it open, then you, yeah. So that's how it looks up there. It's a pretty cool little area. I actually never cleared it all, so it's kind of cool to see. But basically, we just gotta get this guy up here. We want to go to the top, because if we go to the bottom, we won't have time to get to where we want to get to. Mostly because there's walls, and walls are annoying. But right here, we can sneak through and then ignore them for the most part. So we can go over here and make sure these guys are all right there. It is possible to kill them without doing it, but it's just a little easier. And now we're gonna go to the easiest room in the entire level. You ready? This is all you gotta do. Send the Mimic to go hit that switch. Go down here. And kill the roach. Boom, room clear. And then we can go over here and clear this room. That's it. Exit level. 8th place tie. That's great. How I guess you can clear this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I guess 8th place. Yeah, I guess it's not really difficult to get 8th place in that, but if you're wondering if that was literally all we had to do was hit the switch with this Mimic, that is just for that side. It's not for the entire thing. To get through, we actually have to get rid of all trapdoors, which is this one and these, and then we have to hit this switch. So we can't cheap it out like we did earlier. But for the most part, I think it's going to be pretty dandy. So right here, you can't break this, or you won't be able to get the Mimic out. So you pretty much are left with that. Next, we have to get you through here. And then from here on out, you could kill those guys, I guess. Doesn't really matter. And then when you hit that switch, you want to get this Mimic to go in. No. Wait. Go. I want this Mimic to start going in here. We want him to jump up here, hit the switch. Actually, I think you can pretty much not do that. I think you can just go here. We basically want to get him right here. I think we can go hit this ourselves, but you can use him too. It doesn't matter. I don't know what this other Mimic is for. I've never found out the purpose, but it's there if you need it, I guess. I don't know why it's there, but it's there. Maybe it's anticipated that you use this Mimic for this. I don't know. In any case, we are now officially done with the level. We just got to go up here. This isn't a required room up here, but it's there. And checkpoint. If you go over here, there's really nothing important over here. I think for the most part, it's just there for cosmetic purposes. And that's it for level the 11th. I really do like this level. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. I really don't like this level. I do like the 7 bridge room, though. That is my favorite room. It's the only room I really like in this level. I don't think there's another room that really struck out to me. But for the most part, next time. Again, Beethro heard loud hissing below and knew to expect serpents. But this time, the sound was slightly different, and he stopped a moment to listen and judge what lay ahead. Good God! These slitherbags must have been down there a god-awful long time, with some big meals along the way. Yes, next time on level the 12th, we got big, humongous snakes. See ya then, everybody.